Boxycharm is dead on arrival. There is no more Boxycharm. Let's get into the very, very first icon box. Oh, it's broken. There's broken stuff all over my desk now. Is there really nothing in here? Oh, what did I do? Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a video that I'm really curious and excited to get into. Today is going to be the very, very first Boxycharm icon box. Is that what we're calling it? The Boxycharm by Ipsy icon box? You know I'm still figuring out all of these names. This box, a big old box, came for me and I cannot wait to get into it. I have undone the little flaps here just to make it a little easier on camera, and I've made a discovery already that has me side-eyeing the whole situation. You guys, I think the writing is on the wall here, but we're gonna get into everything today. And thank you guys so much for being really understanding that I got sick last week. So this is the first time I'm getting to sit down and talk to you guys, and it feels like what is forever. I got really sick last week. It's just been kind of like life going on right now. So I'm really excited just to have some fun today and play with you with everything that's in here. Oh, I just made a lot of noise. These are all gifted to me by Ipsy/Boxycharm. So we're gonna see, is this worth your dollars? Is the icon box worth your dollars? Is the bag worth your dollars? Is the Boxycharm that's not a Boxycharm box worth your money? We're gonna find it all out today. Grab your tea, grab your snack, grab your water, get comfy, and let's get into this together. Cheers. So again, I saw this on my porch. I was like, what is this? I don't know what this is. It's been a long time since my Boxycharms have come in a big box like this. The last time they came in a box like this was when when content creators in general were getting all of the boxes on the Luxe Box months. So when I opened the box and saw what I saw, and I'll show you what that is in a second, I got a wave of a roller coaster of emotions. I got excited going, oh my gosh, it's like the old days a little bit. And then I was very quickly reminded that we are not in the old days. In fact, Boxycharm may be dead on arrival, and we're gonna have to talk about why. I think we've all been thinking that for a while anyways, but when I opened this box, I think you could probably see why automatically, because everything branding, marketing wise has said the icon box, everything has said Boxycharm by Ipsy, and then yeah, we're getting an Ipsy bag, but how much Pepto-Bismol pink do you see in here? All of it, right? Like everything in here is a canyon of pink. And we see the word Ipsy right on the front. So Boxycharm just may be dead on arrival. We may not be getting any special icon packaging. We may not be getting any special Ipsy by Boxycharm packaging, which again, their marketing makes that so confusing because everything that they have thrust in our faces on their website, in social media posts, when they're describing all of these changes, this just feels a lot like what we've all been saying, that it was all marketing just to make sure they didn't lose those of us that were, people they were acquiring into Ipsy, essentially, is how this is really feeling when you open the box. Or when you maybe make your purchase and you do your choice items and then you go, well, where's my Boxycharm? It's all Ipsy. So I guess we're all Ipsy girls now, because I feel like there's been enough time for there to have been better packaging and packaging that reflected these interesting names. Because at this point, I don't know, if it weren't for the fact the sizes of the box are different, I'm like, is this my Boxycharm by Ipsy? No, it's Ipsy. I guess this is my Glam Bag Plus, or Glam Bag. Is it just the Glam Bag? And the icon box is where I thought we'd for sure see its own special packaging. It's not Ipsy, it's not Boxycharm, it's the icon box. Does it look like it? Does it look like it? I don't think so. I think we've been told one thing and clearly given another. So that was a little bit of a roller coaster for me, but I've not peeked into any of these boxes. I have no idea. I don't look at spoilers, honestly, either anymore. So I really don't know what's in here, and because I've been hearing there has been quite a wide variety out there, some of y'all were even upset I didn't get the good eyeshadow palette last month. I didn't even know there was a good versus not so exciting eyeshadow palette because I didn't get that one. But yeah, where do we start with these? Where do we start? Do we start with the least amount and then work their way up? Because as you can see, your girl has a bare face. I have nothing on. I want to put on some makeup with you today. Now there is this card in here that says the Ipsy Creator Incubator, which is essentially what content creators are in. This is where I kind of feel like sometimes I break the fourth wall with you. I don't know if other content creators kind of give you the information about what we go through behind the scenes with this, but I feel like it's because Boxycharm was very just like, hey, you're getting the box like everyone else. I know there was always, conversation about, oh, why did the content creators get this palette and I got this bad palette? Well, I didn't get a good palette last month and y'all were upset about it. So, and I'm finding it interesting that Ipsy is specifically giving content creators their own cards necessarily. I'm hoping that there's going to be a card in each one of these boxes that tells us what the products are, what the prices. I really missed that last month. I wanted to see what this was. SPF Mythbusters. It's time to practice safe sun the right way. Oh, that's cool. Everybody should be getting this. Or are they? Myth SPF in my makeup is good enough. Fact, unless you're caking it on. It's interesting that we're getting a card with them. I'm almost like, is that because they're wanting us to remember, hey, you're content creators? Or is it, I don't know. So I'm really hoping that there's going to be cards in all of these. Let's start with the little guy. That's where my instinct goes, is it's like, let's start small, medium, and then get into the icon box, because I'm really hoping there's some good stuff in there, because now what I'm going to try to do, and try to do it with me, let's do an experiment together. Let's try to now put aside the fact that we're Boxycharm girls, and it looks like Boxycharm is not here anymore. In order to speak to Boxycharm, we may have to do a seance at, I don't know, Halloween time, maybe for the Halloween special, do a seance to connect with Boxycharm, because it looks like Boxycharm is dead on arrival. There is no more Boxycharm. It looks like it's all just pink Pepto-Bismol. Ipsy, even with the marketing name saying it's Boxycharm or Icon Box, they're not here. So let's start maybe with the smaller and work our way up. Now, I have not been an Ipsy girl in a long time, so this could be fun. I actually did use a lot of the stuff that I got last month. I've told you guys in my favorites and fails videos, stuff that I can't stop reaching for. If you missed that video, I will link it above for you. Let's see what the bag looks like. Ooh, okay, I've never been excited for the bags really when I was a minimalist living in a tiny house, but this is so cute. And I got like a pleathery feel to it. It definitely has these summer vibes, right? What do we have? And is there anything else in here? No. I'm not a huge fan of minis, I've told you guys, because I tend to forget about them. So we're just going to see what we see here. And I don't see a card, so I'm not going to have prices for you. So let's just see. Kors. Foaming Cream Cleanser. Hey Google, is Kors cruelty-free? Ooh, Kors is cruelty-free. So I do get to use this little face cream cleanser. So I'm excited to play with that. We've got a really tiny little thing in here. This is a brand that people get excited for. So when you see something tiny, it's like, what good are you gonna do? This is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty with niacinamides in it. It's a brightening cream. So it's a tiny little muffin. This is like for your Barbie. The Barbie movie's coming out. Are you gonna see that? Let's see what else we have in here. Little thing says BFF. Brow Friends Forever. Oh, it's from the Beauty Crop. It's like a clear brow gel. Not something I need an excessive amount of, so that's fine. Kismet. What is this? The shade is a Baby. Oh, it does have a cruelty-free logo on it. I love that. Is this just the name of it? Kismet? Looks like a nude pinky lipstick or lip gloss. Since it doesn't have a card, I don't know if it is a lipstick. Is it a lip gloss? Well, we'll put it on. Well, yeah, it's cruelty-free, so we'll be able to put it on today. So we'll find out together. And, oh, Ciate, Velvet Skin Cream Blush. I'm assuming it's in this tone. Sassy is the name. Oh, well, I have a feeling we're going to be a little sassy today, friends, because it's already started that way. Yep, a little cream blush here. You know, this kind of size for a cream blush actually doesn't upset me because y'all know, as you've just seen in my declutter videos, I just went through the blushes and bronzers and highlighters, and blushes are hard for me, and I'm not a huge cream fan. So when it's small like this, it takes up less real estate at least. Okay, so that's everything in the small little Ipsy bag. Now, I'm not sure about all these names, y'all, so we're gonna figure this out. Next, we're gonna go into what I think should be called the Boxycharm by Ipsy, but there's no Boxycharm on it, because that's lies. It's all lies. And do we have a card? I do not see a card. So let's just dive in. Looks like it's a good thing don't have anything on my face because I'm seeing a lot of skincare looking like products. On top, Beauty Stat. Universal C Skin Refiner for all skins. All your skins. Every single one of your skin. Does Ipsy not do cards? Do they not tell you prices of things? Do they not tell you like any product descriptions? Do they just does Ipsy just not do that? Are we just not adopting that like Boxycharm had? So we're really just sticking it to us with the whole like, yeah, your best friend's dead. Oh, I'm having a hard time. Focus, we're looking at products. We're not focusing on the brand. I don't know if I said this earlier and I meant to. I'm going to try to focus, now we're putting aside the fact that Boxycharm is clearly not in these boxes. The essence is gone. We're gonna try to focus on the fact that we're looking at the products. How do we feel about this as a subscription? We can pretend the black boxes are black and have Boxycharm on them, but we're gonna focus on the products inside because that's really what matters, right? So Beauty Stat is also cruelty-free, and this is a Universal C serum. It's a tiny little guy, isn't it? Ooh, the mailman is pulling up. Guys, I ordered something from Amazon I'm super excited about, and I'm hoping it's that. Oh, he's going to the back of his truck. Ooh. We have one of those mailmen that goes by foot too, so I'm sure he hates me because I'm always getting packages delivered that he has to like bring up to the house. I'm really glad that I just Googled this because this is an $85 value at Ulta Beauty. Is it for the same amount of ounces? I'm looking right now. I'm doing investigating since there's no cards. For 1 ounce, it's $85. Oh, okay, now, what is it about hearing that price tag that makes you be like, I'm gonna soak this up now, I'm gonna put this on right now? What is it about that? Because then you like, it better work. Because otherwise I don't want you to buy it if it doesn't work. Okay, next in the box is Lovecraft Beauty, which we have seen before in Boxycharms. What is this? Dark Dimension Dual Tip Liquid Liner. Okay, we got a purple here. All right, I'm down. Oh, so we have a tip. Oh, but it's not purple. That's black. It's a thicker tip. Okay. Those aren't really great swatches, but you get the idea. Thin versus thick. I have so many black liners. Honestly, I was just looking through them the other day, looking for like the one I wanted, and I was like, I don't even know what this one does. I don't even know what this one does. A lot of black liners, but you know, okay, it's makeup. We're happy to have some makeup. I'm seeing this a lot over the past few years. How do you guys feel about this brand? I'm kind of like not fallen in love with their eyeshadow palettes. This is Treloose Beauty. Do I say that right? Do I say that wrong? Maya Dreams, and this is it's a duo highlighter. I understand that Ipsy probably wants you to go to like their website for all of the costs and all of the product descriptions, but how many people actually do that? I'm sure there are some, and they do have an app. Let's see. So we have two different types here. We have Everlasting, which is a cream, and then we have Paradise, which is a powder. And this one, the cream has a little door on it, a little hinge, keep it clean, I guess, from the powder. It does look really pretty. So we'll probably play with this today too, and it's makeup. Pineapple and Coconut. Why do I know this name? I think I've used this type of product before. Prep and Prime Polishing Primer. This is a polishing primer? This has got to be for hair, right? Horsetail Plant Extract. If there was a card in here, I could know what to use this for. This lightweight Prep and Prime Polishing Primer is a one-of-a-kind. Well, thanks for that lead-in, but what do you do? The Horsetail Plant Extract is ideal for healthy-looking hair, and it lets it feel nourished and soft. Okay, so this is going to be for hair, so stay tuned, and I will give you updates as I can. Oh, is it Style Dry? Is that the name? Again, another reason the card would be helpful. I thought the name was Pineapple and Coconut. I think it might be Style Dry because they got fancy with their branding. I'm just saying I want a card. I'm just going to beat this horse with a bat and say I just want what I want. Oh, and now I think we have a palette. This is from Iconic London. Whoop. Let's see here. This is the Beachside Babe eyeshadow palette. You're going to get to look before me. I don't even know what it looks like. How's it look? Does it look pretty? Does it look like I love it? Does it look like I'll hate it? All right, I'll look. These are some tiny little muffin pans. These look like little babies. This is a product thing, nothing about the actual branding or anything itself. Actually, I'm pretty into this. I was actually on the ColourPop website last night looking at some colors just like this in their Super Shock line. So I don't think I pulled the trigger yet, so glad I didn't, but if I get another thing, I know I placed an order. I just don't remember exactly what I ordered because I had a lot in my cart. But these look really pretty. Okay. Warm Sand, Bikini, Oyster Paradise. Okay, I'm excited to play with these, even though the pans are just little muffin babies. Now let's go into the icon box. It's the first one. The first icon box. Can't you tell? Don't you notice with all the branding on it that it's the icon box? It's just its own thing. It's not at all just about Ipsy. The sass. To you, from you, let's get into the very, very first icon box. Okay, no card, but at this point, did we expect one? No. All right, what do I see? Ooh, oh, Is this the Anastasia box? Do you guys remember, was it last year we got a whole like Anastasia box takeover? Is this like that? I heard there was something like that going on. There's at least 2 things in here I see from Anastasia, which means we have makeup. Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer. Okay, you all know I love a bronzer. Oh, this one is in the shade Caramel. I hope that's a good shade for me. I don't know, guys. This is looking real dark. It's a cream though, so maybe that's okay. Oh, I'm already a little anxious because I just don't know if this will work. But you know what? We won't know till we try. And we have an Anastasia palette. I feel like I'm maybe going into too many good things up front, but there's actually, is that MAC in here? Okay, well I don't use MAC because it's not cruelty free, but I'm trying to think if I've ever remembered MAC in a Boxycharm. Let's see what this is. Primrose, the palette for face and eyes. I can't tell you a retail value because they don't give that. Oh, it's broken. There's broken stuff all over my desk now. Damn. Mess, mess, everywhere mess. Pretty packaging on the palette too. Oh. Rose gold shade is just completely gone. She's over here. Let me see if I can hold, please. This is why bubble wrap was a thing with Boxycharm, Ipsy. You went all rogue. Such a pretty shade. Pretty soft formula, so I am able to, I think, press some of it in here. Okay, I was able to do a little quick cleanup and put back and press in some of this shade because it is a really pretty shade. It's iridescent-y. It's this gorgeous rose, like gold rose color. I did get more back into it and it's very soft, so I was able to press it back in, but I'm going to be pretty gentle here with this. Pretty disappointed that shattered and is literally all over my house right now trying to clean it up. Pretty shades. I also like these shades over here for the powders, which are more of like a bronzer blush kind of combination here. I really want to try these, but we've got so many cream products now that I feel like I also need to try. So I could probably dabble into some of those and maybe use these as toppers maybe. These are really, really pretty. Let's keep going because there's something else in here. JLo Beauty. Okay. I wish there was a card. How much are you? Hey Google, how much is the JLo Beauty That Blockbuster Hydrating Cream?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
You suck. I'm gonna Google this because I'm really curious right now. This bougie looking thing is the Blockbuster cream from JLo Beauty. It's called That Blockbuster Hydrating Cream. And it's $59 at Sephora. I actually do have on a little bit of Eloise on my shoulders today, which is something we got from Boxycharm a long time ago. I'm wondering if it's something like that. I'm already just gonna peek in here. Oh, no. I thought it was gonna be like a body juicing, but it's more like literally a hydrating cream. This is why we need cards. I'm just gonna die on this hill of saying I need a card over and over again. This is really pretty packaging, but like this is an excessive amount of bougie packaging for, I don't know if you could see in here, the little bit of product you get that's deep within here. A luxurious moisturizer that intensely hydrates and smooths and reduces the looks of fine lines, wrinkles, and plumper skin. Okay, gives you plumper skin. Okay. This is like a big vanity piece. Like this is also just to be sitting pretty on your desk and give you, man, I wish it was as full as the whole component though. All right, I said there was MAC in here and it looks like, I'm just gonna throw it on the ground. This is the MAC Magic Extension Fiber Mascara. I have so many mascaras open right now. I don't feel bummed that I don't get to use this because it is not cruelty free. But this is what the wand looks like on the back here to kind of give you an idea. I like that they gave you that information. So I'm going to be passing this along to somebody else because I can't use the product, but that's cool. Okay, we have another Anastasia product down here. I'm just trying to get all the eyeshadow off of it that ended up in this box. Anastasia Beverly Hills Satin Lipstick. Mine is in the shade Warm Peach. Oh, that actually sounds like something I'll want to use too. Every now and again, they'll give us like a bougie product and then it'll be like really deep purple where it's like, I'm not gonna wear that. This component is really pretty. Let's take a look. Ooh, yay! That's really, really pretty. I'm excited to try this. Satin lipstick. All right, I'm excited to put that on. We have just 3 more things in here, but I'm so excited to see how much makeup I'm gonna be able to put on my face. Skin Inc. Supplement Bar Body Sculpt Fit Serum. I'm seeing a lot of fit serums on the market lately. I actually really like the lines that I've talked to you guys about before. I like the whole line from Mally's that I really like. Body Sculpt Fit Serum. This velvety lightweight body serum melts into the skin to help lift, tone, and smooth the appearance of uneven skin for visibly brighter, healthier glows. So this is kind of what I was thinking. Maybe something like this would be, except I doubt this has any like zhuzh to the skin to juice it up. I'm gonna be covered in this eyeshadow before it's over with. I'm curious because we all know skin ink is crazy pricey, how much this is. This is a $65 bottle. Whew, cha-ching, cha-ching. It would help with the value, Ipsy, from a, if you're taking notes, if you'd like some feedback, live and in camera. It would help with the resale value of like these boxes. This is our first icon box. It would help a lot if you told us the prices versus having us go hunt for them because I don't have time to do that. I'm just saying, it would help your audience to want to know, ooh, what is the value on these things? Holy cow, what is this? Reduce Boost? I don't even know what I just opened here. Reddit, REDUIT. Scan to register. Okay, I don't know what this product is or what does it do? I guess I'm doing more Googling. It's a Boost Lavender Calm. Personalized device to supercharge your skin? Oh, this is a device? The Boost is a smart skincare device that amplifies your favorite skincare products, maximizing the effect of active ingredients for better use. I literally have a scan to register sticker here. Is there a video? These are the kind of things we need information on. Instructions. That's kind of cool. All right, so I'm gonna do some more investigating into this. We gotta keep this video rolling though, and I got one last thing in here. Interesting little ender on an icon box. These are Alamar brushes. I have Alamar brushes in green and I think another color. I actually, have one right here. They're good brushes. I like them. They are from Gabby's line, who used to work at Boxycharm. And here's what the brushes look like. I've liked these brushes. They're good quality. Okay guys, so that is the unboxing portion of everything in here. Some of it's a little confusing that I can't wait to learn more about, but we gotta keep moving. So we gotta put some makeup on this very bare face. So, well, first, maybe I should do some skincare. I'm worried this is gonna break me out, but I also want to try this Beauty Stat, 85 bucks. And by the way, the eyeliner has stayed, and I've washed my hands a few times because of this shadow that's gone everywhere. So this liner is gonna stay all day, it looks like. It is a pretty small little container for the amount, if it's really 85 bucks, which is what it says on Ulta. Oh my gosh, how long do I have to do this for? Is there anything in here? Is there really nothing in here? There's no way to get into it. I don't even know if I smell product. A product that doesn't have a ton of smell. Like, this is ridiculous. Would I open this? You could say you're worth $85 online, but if there's nothing in it, you're not worth anything. I feel like it's not super lightweight. Is it that thick? Putting it on a flat surface. Guys, I don't think there's anything in here. It says it's worth $85. Oh, finally! Oh my God. All right, all that effort, and I finally got a little bit out. All right, I'm just gonna stick a little bit here, stick a little bit here. Oh, it's very, very soft. I don't know how to describe this. It almost feels like it may have a lot of silicone or something because it's so very soft. I'm not putting a ton on my face simply because too much vitamin C can make me break out. It's got L-ascorbic acid. It brightens, it retextures, it firms. I've just put a little bit in my trouble areas here, and I'm just gonna let it be because also I don't have 30 minutes to get another pump out. I'm on just a little bit of the Ole Hendrickson from last month, just under the eyes, and I was like, you know what I wanna do? I wanna jump into this JLo Glow here, and let's actually see if this hydrating cream is any good. It's like bouncy. It's very thick. I am getting off like that top layer of moisturizer here. Do a little bit, because I don't really have any moisturizer on. I had a little bit of serums on. You saw me put on that C Boost. It doesn't really spread very far, so you do need more. I was kind of hoping, since there's not a ton in here, to be like, oh yeah, you don't need a ton. Yeah, we'll just kind of let it go from here and see how it does. I will keep you guys posted on this. Okay, so we have on some base makeup. I have on a little bit of brows, and now we're gonna go into some of these face products. And I'm like, should I do blush first? Should I do bronzer first? I think I'm gonna do the blush first with my fingertips and then go in with the bronzer. This one again is from Ciate London, and this is Velvet Skin. And look how dark this comes out. It's like super dark. Do a little, oh, what in the, what did I do? I mean, what's happening? Oh, golly. What is this? Is this offensive? Okay, We're just gonna trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I have stuff to do today. Oh no, I've got meetings. I've got more filmings to do. Do I have a burn? Like, what's happening? Okay, we're not gonna panic. We're not gonna panic. All right, I have my sponge from when I was doing my foundation. You know what we gotta do here. We're gonna make this not look like a sunburn. Like, whoa. Although, is that look still in? Is that a look a thing this summer? Because if it is, Ciate London's got you covered. I mean, it definitely looks like the color of my sunburns. So I guess to that point, it's natural. I still have to powder down is the good news here. So don't need any more of that. No, we don't. I have a clean brush here to jump into this caramel cream bronzer. But y'all, I mean, I'm just going to start saying Ipsy. Maybe Ipsy just really isn't, I've heard that they've not been really good about going by profiles. The thing is sometimes a cream product looks darker in the pan, goes on better. Maybe I should be using my finger. We're just going to try. I have a neighbor on a bicycle just staring in my window as I'm doing this right now because I know this looks insane. Is she gonna blend like beautifully or something, or are we just really not getting good skin color matches? I mean, at this point we're in it. We just have to commit. We're just gonna commit. I'm not putting anything else on this brush. It's just whatever was here. I am an Oompa Loompa orange. Okay, I have to film today. We have to do other things today. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this an old school trick of like back when the whole massive contouring thing was its full moment. That's what we're gonna do because we came out of this before. We're gonna do it again. How did this happen? I'm not thinking they're giving us colors that go with our skin tones. This is, we're gonna fix this. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I will ever be a dark enough skin tone to make this work. Like, what were the options? Did they only have this color? Like, what in the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory is happening? The good news is we still have to powder. The good news is we can fix anything because we know our makeup skills. But just trying these products, I am not thinking Ipsy is going off of our skin tones surveys at all. I knew I filled out some information about myself and I thought they asked skin tone, but now I want to go double check things because I'm just like, if I did tell them my skin tone, they are not matching in the least. They are not. Okay, you know what we got to do? We got to get out some concealers a little bit and we got to do a little bit of just muting this down. I'm going to be wearing way more makeup today than I thought I would be or that I even meant to be. What are our options, honestly? Whole forehead is orange. We are just going to be bronzy goddesses today because we're going to fix this. Hindsight's always 20/20. I guess I could have tried to use my fingers the way I did the blush, but cream bronzer, you should be able to at least try to use a brush. I think I'm getting us back to a little bit better of a coloration. Just take some blending concealer, brightening it up. I'm gonna be powdering here in a minute. And maybe it is because I don't do creams, but I really don't think it's because I'm not a cream fan because I think they're just not kind of going off of what our colorations we told them are. This is too deep. Hold on. Do I still have? I have some Merit cream sticks here that I really like and enjoy using. Like these I can make work. This, I mean, it's not terribly off from this darker one that I have here. Maybe it's the formula because this blends, whereas this is staying more of an orange color. The Anastasia Beverly Hills is staying an orange color. And like this Merit cream stick that I actually do like and use has a cooler base. So I think it is the color. Yeah, it's just too orange based for me because the other product that I use, it matches me better. It's a color thing. Man. So now I'm going to go ahead and do a powder and see if that helps with any of this and see if any of it slips or moves. But honestly, who could tell at this point? I have a lot of concealer on right now to try to help some things out. I still feel like my face makeup is warmer than I am right now, but you know, That's okay. I feel like my brows maybe got a little messed up because of all of that work we just had to do, but I do want to put on some of this clear brow gel from the Beauty Crop that we got. I kind of want to look up that Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer because I feel like it spread everywhere. Like it spread well is what I'm trying to get at. I didn't need to go back in with my brush a bunch. I literally just could put it all over my face. So I feel like if it was a cooler base or something a little bit more for my natural skin, I feel like that the jar would last forever. I'm trying to think of some positives here. The blush, it kind of got taken over by the Oompa Loompa orange. I like this little spoolie. I don't tend to use a lot of brow gels, honestly, but something I do like to use these clear ones for is if I have like a really nice sleek pony or something going on, or if I've got a lot of flyaways because I have curly hair in the humid summertime, I like to use this to kind of like make them lay a little flatter. So this is also a product you can use in your hair as well for flyaways, ponytail days, sleek updos, stuff like that. Even just seeing this bronzer wear on my hand, it's just kind of looks even patchy on my hand here as I'm looking at it. And it's not like I've done anything special to it compared to my other swatches from Merit. These look fine. This is looking a little patchy. I guess we should jump in here to the highlighter. And I clearly am not gonna do the cream highlighter. I think I've had enough creams for the day. I'm gonna do the powder highlighter. It looks really pretty in the pan. It's called Paradise. Ooh. Ooh, wow. She looks pretty. I'm not dipping back in. I'm just kind of doing whatever was left on there. Maybe juice up this shoulder. She's kind of blingy. I did use a smaller brush, so it is going to be a little bit more concentrated in the areas I put it. Maybe I'll just tap a little here and tap a little here. It's a really pretty color. It's kind of more of like a champagne, but a little bit more vibrant and bright. Good for fairer skin, I would say. Now today I don't look very fair, but I'm going to pop into this cream here. Yeah, definitely glad I didn't go this route today, just with everything I had going on. I could try it another day. It's got a little bit more of a pink hue to it. Seems like it's nice. I'm a little mad at creams at the moment. Okay. Now we have two eyeshadow palettes here, and I'm kind of excited about both of them. Again, we have the Beachside Babe from Iconic London. This has a lot of great colors in it that I want to play with. And I'm scared of this one. The packaging is beautiful. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose. I was able to press some of this back in here. These also look beautiful. And I actually have clean brushes because they sent me some. This one's obviously warmer toned, and this one has some more cool tones. I think I'm going to start in this one anyway because I like to start my eye look with a little bit more of a matte cream base, and this is the shade Coconut in the Iconic London palette. Oh, not a ton of fallout. I was kind of expecting a lot of fallout when I put my brush in here, but not at all. Definitely a shade that I can build up. I'm going to try using my finger just to compare. Definitely just a shade you got to build up, which I'm not mad about that. I'm just curious how these work. Man, you just touch your brush in this and it is like the opposite of the Iconic London. It's everywhere. She's pigmented, which is what we've come to expect with Anastasia Beverly Hills. Goes all over the palette, but also all over the brush. But after we saw how much that one shade just shattered and went everywhere, and then I could still put some back in the pan, we know how these work. Blends really well, little dab will do ya. Looks good. This really peachy mango shade is beautiful. I want to jump into that too. It's got a nice coral tone. Yeah. This is a nice palette so far. I'm liking this. Since I've already had my finger a ton in this shade, I actually want to come over here into this one for my lids and see how this does. This is going to give you a lot of really pretty summer looks for sure. And I think because I'm wearing some green in my dress, I'm actually going to pop into the other Iconic London palette for the under eye and do a little dark green to go with this copper tone, because I think that's going to be such a fun look. I'm going to go in with the Alamar brush. This is a more detailed brush, the flat one, and pop into this dark green. Touch of fallout, not a bunch by any means. It's pretty nice. Brown eyes, green colors tend to go well together. I'm still going to do lashes because I know that just kind of like made your eyes look a little tighter, made my eyes look a little smaller. I think I'm even going to pop here into Blue Lagoon. Just a touch of jazz to this. So I'm gonna pop back over here into the highlighter, do a little old school tricks here where we're just gonna touch into it. We're gonna open that eye up a little bit more. If we're already having this much makeup on our face, we gotta go all in. I'm gonna pop into the Iconic London palette, do a little bit of bikini on this small angled brush. Just a little in this outer V for some depth. I actually forgot we have an eyeliner here from Lovecraft Beauty. We have the thin side, and then we have the thick side. And the hand swatches that I made randomly, just haphazardly, are all still there, pretty strong. And I've washed my hands several times. So, we know she's pigmented. We know she's gonna last. I'm gonna do just a little bit of wing because I feel like this is a lot of makeup on my face today. What you can't see right now is that my camera is attached to my mirror, so this is a little more awkward. My favorite mascara right now is from last month's Ipsy, which still shocks me. So again, you never know when something's gonna become a holy grail. This is the I Am Beautiful from Real Her. Okay, moving on to the lips portion. I have 2 products that I get to use, which is super exciting. Means we're getting makeup. Bad news is this product here from Kismet is a pretty color, but is it a matte liquid lipstick? Is it a gloss? I have no idea. I feel like it's this wild west of makeup subscriptions with no cards to tell us what things are, especially when the product doesn't tell us what it is. And I have a bullet lippy here, so I'm like, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up from Kismet. I'm unfamiliar with this brand. I am familiar with Anastasia Beverly Hills, so we kind of have 2 different extremes here. An indie brand and a high-end brand. So it kind of depends on what you're excited for. Looks like a gloss? Yeah, I think we have a gloss. So yeah, this is a gloss. So pretty color. Pretty color. So I'm going to start now with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Warm Peach Bullet Lippy. So we can go on top of that with the other one, but let's see how this goes. I really like this color. I tend to lean more towards the nude persuasion, as a lot of you know. Super comfortable. Has like a vanilla scent. I was like, am I smelling cookies? What am I smelling? It's like a vanilla scent. I like this. I like this a lot. Definitely a Nichole lip color. I think we can see. Now I will pop on some of this more of a pink toned gloss and see how it does. But this is really good. This is their satin lipstick. And it's a really cute component as well. Just some Kismet, see how this looks. Hopefully it goes with the look because this lipstick definitely goes with the eye look right now. This also has like a, not as vanilla scent, but a sweeter scent. It's not tingling or anything. It's very slick, hydrating. Smells good. I like the doe foot applicator as well. I like that. Yeah, I like this. This is really nice. This is a nice little hidden gem in here. I'm trying to see if there's anything left on my desk that I can try for you, give you my first impressions on. So I have some thoughts on the overall experience today, the 3 different boxes/bags, and the products on my face. Let's talk about it. I actually need to spray down. Okay, now coming to the end of this video, I want to give you some of my thoughts on the boxes, on the products I tried. Everything I can link for you from Ipsy, I will be putting down in my description box down below as always. I do have to say, kind of starting where the video began, talking about the boxes, it would make so much more sense for them to put cards in the boxes right now because some of these things that I have no idea what they are, how to hold them on camera, it would be so much smarter to say, hey, this is a $60 or $50 value. This is what this product does, so I can get hyped, looked into it. But right now, I don't have the time luxury to be like, okay, let me spend 4 hours putting together a video for you, going through each individual product that I'm getting to tell you price points, what these things do. I think it'd be really, really smart on their behalf to put the cards back in the boxes. And that seems small comparatively to other things, but it kind of adds up, you know what I mean? It becomes to be a thing because I can't tell you resale values unless I look through every single thing. And I have stuff to do today. I unfortunately don't have time to spend 4 or 5 hours working on this video right now before editing. Some of these things could be really cool. Stay tuned. I always give you guys updates, especially in my monthly faves and fails where I just gave you a lot of dirty details on other things that I'm loving and using. I am sad that I do feel like I don't like that whole used car salesman vibe, and I think a lot of people don't, and that's why there's a stereotype about it where you feel like you're getting a little bit of a bait and switch, and that's what I kind of feel like right now with opening now this iconic box, this icon box, whatever they're calling it, and I can't even tell you what it's called because there's no card telling me again this is an icon box. There's no packaging that displays that. It all just says Ipsy. So I'm feeling honestly a little disappointed and frustrated that the marketing we've been told we would be getting isn't here. Like, it's not Boxycharm. This is just now Ipsy has absorbed Boxycharm. And I wish they would have just said it so then I could be prepared to be like, okay, so this is Ipsy, this is what we're going forward. And then I could focus more on the products. Because there's a lot in these boxes, these bags, I'm really liking. And I'm not saying this isn't worth your money by any means. I'm saying I want more transparency, and that's something we asked for a long time now. Transparency. Tell us what's going on with these bags, these boxes. This is Ipsy. Nowhere on it does it even say Boxycharm. This is still their normal packaging. Are they planning on changing it in the future? I don't know. At this point, I really can't believe they do if the icon box also just says Ipsy and looks the exact same. So to me, this is meaning Ipsy absorbed Boxycharm. Anything that we were trying to, pretend the boxes were merging, I mean, they did, but it's now just Ipsy. It's been absorbed because there's no Boxycharm to be seen. The cards aren't there. The boxes aren't even saying anything. It's confusing. And that's where I think I'm like now we're in the second month of this whole merge that we should be seeing. The icon box is out. I really like the products in there. And that's what I want to be able to focus this last part of the video on. But I really need to say Ipsy's taken Boxycharm. Boxycharm is gone. Not that we didn't know that, but I think the mixed messaging is still ongoing and confusing. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I'm a little frustrated about it. But the products in these Ipsy boxes are not bad. I have notes. Boxy, Ipsy. Oh gosh, what do I call you? Ipsy. We're just going to call you Ipsy. I'm just going to say I got some notes. I actually did not think I was going to like how my look was going to turn out by the end of this video. Now I had to do my own work for this. If it weren't for the fact I could fix some stuff, I would maybe be a little more Oompa Loompa than I am right now, but I was able to save the makeup. I think I've been told, now again, I haven't had Ipsy for a very long time, but I was pretty much told they were not great with their surveys of asking people like, what is your skin tone? What kind of makeup do you like? I really love, her name is Andrea, I think. I loved watching her Ipsy showdowns and her Boxycharm videos, and I know she has very strong feelings about this whole Ipsy merge as well. I'm looking her up. Alexandria Ryan. I love her videos. She's been doing subscription boxes for a really long time. She had a lot of feelings. Love her. I loved watching her Ipsy showdowns, and I guess the reason she was really doing them is because it's like, are they following our profiles? Are they not? And then she canceled Ipsy because she's like, they're not following the profiles. My whole skincare bag is the same as my all makeup bag and the adventurous bag. They're all the same. They don't follow the surveys. And I think that's what we're seeing now with our Boxycharms. Because yes, there were moments with Boxycharm that we were like, is anybody in the house? Is anybody in there? Can you see what I'm asking for? I asked for less palettes, or I said I have light tone and you sent me medium or warm. There was still on the Boxycharm side though, where they would be like, oh shoot, we sent you the wrong thing. So you could reach out to them and say that, and then they would get back to you and maybe send you something different or give you charms. I don't know if that would work with Ipsy, but it is maybe an option to look into. But these two things are definitely not my skin tone, and you saw that in the beginning of this video. I'm probably never gonna use this again. I may try to use this again. Maybe I'll do this again, but with just, I used a brush. Maybe I packed the brush too much, but you guys saw how orange it was. It was very orange. This is not a good color for me. These could very easily just disappear out of my collection and I would move on with my life. But these are two really big things that if you're like wanting the icon box and this is what you were excited for and you get the wrong color, that sucks. Same with the blush. This was in the cute little bag. This is not on Ipsy or Boxycharm. This is on Beauty Stat what was happening here? Why did it take me like way too long to get the tiniest bit of product out? And then it wasn't a bunch, and this is an $85 value. What is happening with this Beauty Stat Universal C Refiner Serum thing? I have to be careful with how much vitamin C I put on my face, so I didn't want to do another pump, but I also didn't have another 25 minutes to invest in another one. So this is more on this brand, like what's going on here? We have questions. Throwaway products in subscription boxes for me are always going to be like a clear brow gel and a liner. I will say this liner has lasted through the test of this entire video. When I swatched this in the beginning, very poorly, and it's showing how quickly I just swatched those suckers on. And after I had that huge eyeshadow palette explosion in here, washed my hands at least 3 or 4 times, and this has not come off. I do have just a touch on the outside of my eyes today. I don't think this is probably going to go anywhere until next Tuesday. So, you know, kind of can't be mad about that necessarily. But again, these are kind of like throwaway products for me with subscriptions. I've got so many eyeliners. I don't need a ton more. But there are some things in here that have excited me as well. And out of 3 different product boxes, you would hope so. I can't believe we got some JLo Glow. Or JLo Beauty. I'm a little surprised that JLo's brand is already in subscription boxes, because that usually means it's not selling like hotcakes, that they're selling like large batches to subscription boxes. So some of these things are obviously going to take more time. I will keep you posted. Hopefully nothing breaks me out. I am sensitive. Makeup wise, we were able to get there. But the major standouts for me today are 2 eyeshadow palettes and 2 lip products, I do believe. I really like my eye look. I wasn't sure how I was going to go with that because I haven't really done like this vibrant orange look in a while, this very warm toned look. That used to be a look I did for years. If you've been with my channel for at least, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, you have seen the vibrant oranges with maybe these little pops of greens and blues. I tend to love that look in the summertime, but it's been a long time since I've gone that route. So it was fun to rediscover eye looks. I feel like I had to kind of go back into my makeup arsenal today to fix the face makeup. So it kind of went back into those contouring days of having to do a lot of concealer. And that probably just inspired my hand to be like, we're going to go full eyes today. We're just not going to leave a stone unturned. The iconic London Beachside Babe eyeshadow palette. I want to play with this some more. I will say, I think I only really got a chance to delve into the mattes today, but I wasn't disappointed in them. I think they did a really nice job. I still think it's funny how tiny these pans feel, honestly, but the colors played pretty well. I will say this is the color I used in this outer V of my eye look, and that required, I feel like this is a palette you need a lot of build up with, and I have a little bit of that when you're coming over here and you're getting like, okay, this one's good. Then you're coming over here and you're trying to balance and you're like, ooh, this one I was having a little bit of issues with because it was requiring build up and I had to do the same amount. But I'm excited to play with this some more. I think these are pretty pigmented. I definitely see the green blue underneath the eyes today. I am enjoying that. This I think is going to be something I'm even more excited about. So also Ipsy, when you're sending out bougie products in an icon box where that one's going to cost your subscribers more, where is the piece of like foam to help things from rolling around? Where is the bubble wrap? Where's the special protection? Because you guys saw each one of the boxes as I was opening them, stuff was just haphazardly all throughout there. From whatever they put in there, through shipping across the country, because now Ipsy is in California, I am in Florida. So is it a shock that something broke? No. What are you gonna do to prevent that? Because I'm not seeing that type of care in these boxes, so that's on you, not these brands for makeup. Moving forward, talking back about the brand, this is a reason that I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't bought an eyeshadow palette from Anastasia in years, and this one, Primrose here, has my eye back on them. I love, even this one that I had to fix, I was impressed while I was trying to fix this whole palette and all my beauty desk with like how I could press it back in and how beautiful this shade is. And because I've had so many, I didn't even do like any real swatchings for you. These are crumbly, I will say, crumbly, but so pretty, like super, look at these pull, look at the pull on these. Anastasia necessarily doesn't disappoint. I mean, I know she's had a few hit or misses, but she's not disappointing. Matte shades that I used in here were really good. I didn't get to use any of these face products because you saw what happened today. You know what though? Your girl has a problem, the too much sheen. We're gonna go into grapefruit. Tap it off because we've seen a lot today. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. I like her. Which actually just leads me back over here to Trisluce. How do you say this name? I actually like this highlighter. I have not honestly popped into a highlighter that wasn't either the Natasha Denona All Over Glow that's just a very nice, easy glow, or something like that in a while. This has me going, oh, maybe I want to pop into some highlighter again. Again, I went to full like 2017 makeup today. I have the full beat going, including highlighter, like the icing on top. And I am not mad about it. I'm not. This, I'm really excited to play with some more, along with this iconic London palette. I feel like this, though, is a different color story. This, I could pull out some vibrant, the golds and the yellows and the greens. Like, this is going to be really pretty for the summer looks, too. I'm excited to play with this more, but again, this one needs more build-up, whereas it's like two extremes. This one comes to play, pigmented, but also fallout. This one, hardly any fallout. So, you know, you take the good with the bad. Excited to play with both of these. Loving this lip product, this warm peach lipstick from Anastasia. You know, I haven't had a good lipstick rejuvenation in my beauty space in a while. And Kismet, I mean, who knew? Again, an indie brand. That's another thing that I think we're trying to figure out here. What box is going to give us some of those name brand recognitions that we're interested in now that this whole merge has happened and now essentially Ipsy's absorbed Boxycharm? Which ones are we going to get the bang for our buck with? And I will say, I think this icon box is really good. I'm going to have a whole orange arm now. I have an orange face, so we're just going to go with it. I think this icon box has actually been pretty good. I do wish there was more care taken to the packaging to make sure nothing came broken. I also think that there needs to be more care taken to the surveys because this is a big portion of the box. You know, this is a product. It's a name brand. I'm pretty sure they had been teasing Anastasia or somebody is doing a takeover every time there's an icon box. Get the coloration at least close because this is Oompa Loompa. I don't know if I'm ever going to reach into this again, honestly. I'm going to have to be like summer super vibrant tan to even feel like I could. And I think this is supposed to be for your skincare. I don't know what she does. And through some Google searching that I did even more in between takes, I still didn't get a direct answer that a card could have just given us with a retail value because this brand has other options on their website. So when I was trying to figure it out, I'm like, wait, is it this? Is it this? I don't have 5 hours to mess around. So they're kind of doing themselves a disservice by not telling y'all and me what is in the box. Oh, and MAC lovers. I almost forgot because I have this put aside for a girlfriend. If you love MAC, because I know there are some serious MAC lovers in the audience, we have, you know, some products in there from them as well. So is the icon box worth it to you? Only you can say. Unfortunately, I don't have a full price list at the moment to tell you what was the cost of all of these products. And I have a busy week. I don't know if I have time to do that before I upload this video. That's where Ipsy, you're hurting yourself, babe. You're hurting yourself. Help me help you. I love getting some good Alamar brushes. Alamar is also a brand we will immediately associate with Boxycharm, so it was probably smart to put that in the first icon box. So anyone that came from Boxy Luxe would look at that and be like, oh, I'm familiar with that. And oh, look, J-Lo. Oh, look, Anastasia. So I saw where they were going with it. So I appreciate that. And I do appreciate that in the Boxycharm, well, they call it Boxycharm by Ipsy, but it's not, and that's where I get confused again with the branding. We did get an eyeshadow palette too that I think will be nice to play with. Tell me what your thoughts are so far. Are you getting the icon box? Are you getting the Boxycharm by Ipsy? That's really just Ipsy. Are you getting the bag? Tell me what your May experience is going to be or has been so far. And were there products out there that maybe I don't even know are out there with this? I'm trying to still decide if I want to get premium. Premium, we're finding, doesn't really exist anymore. It's called Boxycharm Beauty Boost, and that's been confusing for a lot of people, so I'm not even sure. Another $15 a month, but are we seeing any difference in the products? And I think that's what a lot of people were trying to figure out was like, is Ipsy going to be able to bring back the big names to the boxes, or are we just kind of getting the same old wrapped in an Ipsy box that says it's Boxycharm by Ipsy? We're confused. To end this video though, I am pretty happy with how my makeup turned out. I think the eye look actually turned out even better than I thought it would because at first I wasn't sure how well the iconic London darker color was smoking in with these really pigmented shades from Anastasia, but I am pretty pleased with that. I'm also pretty pleased with the fact that my face makeup looks pretty smooth. Considering how much work I had to do, I think that maybe if I would have gotten the right product colors, this could have been a good opportunity. Maybe I'll look into these cream bronzers from Anastasia and see what the colorations are that they have. Do you like these types of cream bronzers from this brand, or are you familiar with it even? Because I know I'm clearly not. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for going through this big long journey with me with our first icon box from Ipsy and the Boxycharm by Ipsy box and the bag. Tell us all of the things. Tell me, what are you getting this month? What has been your experience so far this month? Are you getting the bags, boxes? What have you received? What are you hearing? How is the choice going? Because I am still trying to figure out if I want to do premium or not. And right now I'm leaning to not, and just investing some of my money in other things for uploading. Tell me what your thoughts are on the whole Ipsy Boxycharm saga at the moment, because I'm dying to hear from you guys too. Thank you so much. And if you happen to be new to my channel, hi new friends. I really hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on the uploads. I have some drugstore makeup coming, new color pop coming, and declutters coming. I got a whole bunch of things coming for you guys, so I will see you in the next one. Bye friends.